Buying an Education Day. Let's go through that one. Do you get the metaphor?
Gonna take a freight train down at the station. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, the highest mountain. I'll jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Oh,
I'm asking you, can't you see the changes? Can you see the difference today?
Can't you see?
Can you evolve and changing into this industry?
What that
I know you can, but I'm here to challenge your thoughts. Are you ready? Let's talk a little buying an education. I want to know, can't you see that times have changed? I follow these blogs and follow some of the videos and read some of the comments on Facebook about guys and dealers doing business at 10 and 15% markdown. And I'm confused. I don't know how you can say you have something for $225 and offer it to another dealer for $200 and assume that they're going to buy it. I am astonished that you would even turn away money when it's offered to you these days. And maybe it's just me, but I can tell you this. In the past month or so, I've sold things at 70% off my asking price, 50%, 30%, regularly 20 and 25%. As a matter of fact, if you call me at my antique mall and I have something offered for $200 and you offer me $150, I am rarely ever going to ask for $5 more. I'm going to sell it. Now I know that's baffling to a lot of you, but I'm just letting you know that's how I do business. And I do it regularly. How do I do that, or why do I do that? Because I'm on the other end. I mean, I'm on the other end too. If I walk by and see this coffee cup sitting in your booth, and I think, you know, I can sell that coffee cup for $100, and you have $70 on it, do you think I'm going to offer 50, 40, 30, 25? I mean, really? I'm not going to tell you, because that comes up to the other video. What's your markup? But I mean, yeah, I can't offer $50. I can't double my money in my logic, because if I put it in my booth for 95 or 100, somebody's going to come by and say, well, I might give 80 for it. I better offer 65. And I got to be willing to take the 65. You know why? Because it may be a bloody year before somebody else offers me 65. And then what's it worth? I mean, that's just the regular scenario I go through continually. I sold 4 pieces of ivory the other day. Let me see if I can give her that clicking sound real quick. I sold 4 pieces of ivory the other day. I'm sorry, 3 pieces of ivory. They tallied up $2,000. I sold them $2,075. I sold them for $1,500. And I didn't bat an eye. How do I do that? Why do I do that? Because they sat around for 4 months and nobody offered $1 less. If you have an opportunity to make money these days, do it. Take it. Have you seen Marketplace Warriors? I watched that episode the other week. I mean, those guys are walking through, and I mean, they did it again and again. Dealers would have something for $100, and somebody go, well, what do you think? $50? No, I was thinking more like 25. Well, how about 35? Something that was $100 turned out to be $35. Why? Well, because they put it in a box 6 or 10 times over, and the only time they had anybody ask was the day they got to sell it for $35. Guys, it's tough out there. If you get money, take it. I just talked to some friends just yesterday. They did a show last weekend. They have $1,500 in expenses to go do the show. They sold $1,500. The weekend before that, they had a show. It cost them $1,500 to go do the show. They sold $2,000. That means they're losing money at shows. And they're not the only ones complaining and griping. Man, I get eBay offers all the time. I'm telling you, I don't even counter. If you offer me 25 or 30% off the asking price, I won't bat an eye. And I'm asking you, you're sitting here thinking I'm ludicrous or crazy. Tell me, when's the last time you went to Walmart or Myers, or we have Kohl's around here, and you went to buy a shirt or something and you paid full price for it? Or did you buy the item that was on the 90% off the original, or the half of the 75% off of that price? You know, so it was really like 35%, but you took the discounts all the way down. I mean, we all do it. My wife goes to Kohl's and buys the kids' clothes and comes back and says, honey, they were all on the 50% off rack. And I was like, yeah, but they marked it up 3 times. Doesn't matter. They were on the 50% off rack. We're Americans. And when you're an American, you want a good deal. Tell me, when's the last time you didn't get a good deal on a car? Who in the world ever doesn't buy a car and says, man, I overpaid for that thing? Well, you do if you get 11. But most of the time, you drive off a lot and go, man, I got a great deal. Or I knew this sucker, he sold it to me and he had to sell it, and I got a great deal. We're Americans. We buy things affordably. And the economy isn't helping. If you got stuff to sell and somebody's got some money, you better sell it. Figure out how to sell it and go buy something else. And with that, then you'll be able to see that you've got money in your pocket. Because you know why? You never go broke turning a profit. Turn a profit. Can't you see? Turning a profit. Now, I'm not saying, give the farm away or give your best stuff away. But I'm definitely saying you really consider, if you get an offer, whether or not to sell it. It's important right now. It'll make a difference in your pocketbook. It will give you an opportunity to buy something else. And I hope what I've done is really made you consider, well, if I have to sell it for that much more off, how much more do I have to mark it up? That is for another edition of Buying an Education. Till we meet again, guys.
I'm gonna find me
Keep a song in your
a
heart.
hole in the wall.
I just want you to be
I'm
successful.
gonna crawl inside.
I want you to have money in your pocket. There's a lot of stuff to buy, and not a lot of people to buy it. So take advantage of what you can. Till we meet again, keep a song in your heart.